Todd, thanks. We'll begin our half hour here. A man accused of killing his neighbor is set to be arraigned today. Tanner Dosty facing murder charges in connection with the death of Dennis Blazens. Last month, police in Bath responded to a disturbance. They say while they were there, Dosty told them something which made the officers check out a home in Brunswick, and that's where they found Blazens' body.
New Hampshire State Police are investigating after a man was shot by Farmington Police. It happened last night on Elm Street in Milton, New Hampshire. That's right over the border from Farmington. The New Hampshire Attorney General says a man was inside his car armed with what appeared to be a handgun. The AG says gunshots were fired and the man was injured. He was taken to the hospital. We will keep you updated as we learn more.
In Penobscot County Sheriff's Office there says 3 people are in custody after deputies responded to 3 different OUI incidents all in one day. Tuesday afternoon, deputies say they responded to a rollover crash on County Road in Milford. Investigators say a 17-year-old out of Old Town was arrested for that. Later that evening, deputies stopped a speeding vehicle in Enfield. They arrested Dylan Palmer out of Lee. And then same night, deputies responded to a pickup truck that hit a utility pole. Officials say the driver of that, Benjamin Slick of Glenburn, told them he was on his phone, but he was arrested after deputies say they saw signs of alcohol impairment.
One person is being treated at a hospital after a crash in Harpswell. The Cumberland County Sheriff's Office says it happened on Tuesday night near the intersection of Route 24 and Cundy's Harbor Road. Investigators say Lewis Smith from Brunswick was riding a moped and flipped into a ditch while trying to take a turn. He was taken to the hospital with what are described as serious injuries. Investigators say they do not believe alcohol was a factor in the incident. They also say he was not wearing a helmet.
Nobody was hurt after a crash at Northern Light Mercy Hospital in Portland. This happened yesterday on the emergency department entrance side of the hospital. Not clear how badly the building was damaged, but there did appear to be a shattered window. Staff at the hospital say that car crashing into the building did not disrupt any of the hospital operations. Well, statistically, last year was the deadliest on record for people walking and biking in Maine.
24 pedestrians and 5 cyclists were killed in crashes last year. That's according to the Bicycle Coalition of Maine. As our Katie Delaney reports, some communities are introducing new ways to reduce traffic deaths. Good morning, Katie.
Good morning, Sharon. And the executive director of the Bicycle Coalition, Andrew Zarro, says he believes more pedestrians and cyclists are being killed in crashes because more drivers are speeding and driving distracted. He says some policies just introduced, though, could help stop this trend. Just last night, the Bangor City Council adopted a Vision Zero resolution, a commitment to eliminate traffic fatalities. Several communities in Maine have done the same now. The city of Bangor now developing a plan to make its roads safer. And in Cumberland County, the district attorney says her office will now prosecute more drivers who hit people walking or biking. Zarro says these are steps in the right direction, but he believes there is more that needs to be done statewide to prevent these crashes.
We have inadequate infrastructure for the most part when it comes to cyclists and pedestrians. Our roads are not great. Our sidewalks need to be updated. Our lighting is not good enough. And we need to be making those investments.
And there are ways we can all be safer on the roads. Zarro says drivers should go the speed limit, avoid distractions, and expect to encounter pedestrians and cyclists. Cyclists should signal when turning, stop at stop signs, wear bright colors and lights. And Zarro says pedestrians should be cautious when crossing the street. Don't assume cars can see you, and make eye contact with drivers when crossing. Live in Portland, Katie Delaney, News Center, Maine.
For the second time, the Maine Department of Environmental Protection is moving forward with denying a water quality permit for a dam in Ellsworth. The permit was first denied in 2020. State regulators say the 100-year-old Union River Dam still does not meet standards for fish passage or water quality. Some city officials and people who live on Leonard Lake say that removal could lower water levels and impact property values, but some environmental groups are calling for the dam to be removed, pointing to ongoing impacts on migratory fish in the Union River.
When people will see the future of this dam removed, the water quality levels will be better and better, and that will also invite other critical species back into this waterway.
This is a big deal for the city. This dam's been here for a long time. It's provided a lot of renewable energy for a long time, and this is, a long time that it could be relicensed for.
The owner of the Union River Hydro System, Black Bear Hydro Partners, says it's reviewing the draft denial and considering its next steps. State regulators are expected to issue a final decision next month.